All right, so Rangers, Penguins, Game 7. Jari is back, Crosby is in, so the Penguins definitely, I know Jari is the guy, but that's gutsy, just throwing a guy out there hasn't played in a month, basically. Here you go, have Game 7. Have Game 7. Oh, on the road, too. There you go. Go be free. Have fun. So, hey, look, it's the right call. It's the call you have to make, but that's a tough assignment for Jari. Now, on the other hand, when you think choke job, you don't usually think about Crosby and the Penguins and whatnot, right? But, you know, having a 3-1 series lead and getting ready, you know, if you lose this, that's there's no other way to put it. When you're up 3-1 and you lose a series, it's a choke job. I hope it doesn't happen, but to be honest with you, I kind of would prefer, I wouldn't say prefer, I would enjoy a Rangers-Panthers Eastern Conference Final because of the whole Gallant thing. It'd be fun to see Frank Vetrano. We'll even give him a goal or two when they're trying to come back when we have a 5-0 lead. But the Gallant thing, that would be, look, I started the channel about a month before Gallant got fired. So, that would be like a full circle thing. You know what I mean? I also expect the Rangers to win this game. I just don't think. I think that being that it was 3-1 and the Penguins are not, they're not what they once were. I don't even think Mac Matheson can save them tonight. Let's just put it that way. Let's go with 4-2 Rangers and make a hell of a good story in the offseason. What the hell the Penguins did. So for those who are new to the channel, I've been doing this 6 years now, and I have a thing. And that thing is, when I mention a player, they do something in the next period. So if I bitch and complain about a player after the second period, you can take it to Vegas that they're going to score the game-winning goal in the third period. Things like that. If I praise guys, they immediately turn to dog shit. All right? So that being said, in the first in the pregame, I said I didn't even think Mike Matheson could save the Penguins tonight because I'm the Panther guy, Mike Matheson. That's what that comment was about. And wouldn't you know it, he's drawn 2 penalties, including a 4-minute stick to the face, blood all over the place, and leads to the tying goal. So it's 1-1. Now, I believe it was Kreider who beat Jari. Wasn't a goal that you could expect him to stop. He had all the time in the world. He went top shelf. So Jari looks pretty good. Shesterkin has made some ridiculous saves. What else is new? And it looks like we got a good hockey game going. I still feel like Rangers are going to win this one. I have a feeling that, you know, at some point they'll get the lead and Pittsburgh's going to start holding those sticks a little bit tight. No overtime. No overtime. Let's finish this. Let's just finish this. Mike Matheson. Mike Matheson has, I'm making up a new term. So we all know what a hat trick, and we know what a Gordie Howe hat trick is. But I'm coining the phrase here tonight, a mat trick. He's drawn a penalty, he's taken the penalty, and he's let one go into his own net off his skate. It's a mat trick. Meanwhile, short-handed goal with, well, Rodriguez just blocks the shot, takes it all the way by himself. You've got to be kidding me, Shesterkin. Now that's the save. I've been talking about that for a lot during the Panthers run here, where those are the saves. You can't really blame the goalie. It's a breakaway. It's one-on-one. He gets beat. But those are the saves that win a cup. If your goalie makes them, you got a good chance. If your goalie doesn't make them, that's how you get eliminated. So it's not going to be 4-2 Rangers, that's for sure. Boy, this really smells like overtime. And I'm not interested tonight. This has been a good first round. Let's let it end. Plus, we got the other game. So, come on, Rangers. Do this. You can't do this at home. Don't do it at home. We are going to overtime! So the Penguins had a 3-1 series lead. They had 2-0, two goals to nothing leads in Game 5 and in Game 6. And they had a lead in the third period of Game 7. And we're in overtime. I just wanted a nice early night. We've got the other game. This one needed to end on time. That's not going to happen. And Kyle's sitting next to me, and his dumbass has to go and say, you know, I could see these two teams playing 2 or 3 overtimes. Come on. Oh, man. Poor Pittsburgh. Jeez. I don't know what's worse. I'm thinking about it. I think it's still worse that the Leafs lost their streak of 5 straight 7 games. But, I mean, to have a 3-1 series lead and blow it. To have not just the series lead, but the lead in each of the games of each 5, 6, and 7. Games 5, 6, and 7. And to just continue to blow it is not, it's not good. It's not a good way to go into the offseason. There's going to be a lot of questions in Pittsburgh moving forward in terms of the core, obviously, not getting any younger. What's the goalie situation? They're not really, their goaltending is not such as that you have confidence that they're really going to, make a real run at any time soon. So a lot of questions going on there. Rangers. All right. So, Rangers and Canes, that's going to be a good series. I still feel Carolina's going to handle that pretty well. I know some people disagreed with that statement I made yesterday when the Leafs lost, that I figured the Canes would beat whoever they play. I think it'll be a better matchup, Canes versus Rangers, than it would have been Penguins. I think the Rangers have the goaltending to stay with them, and obviously I'm happy for Gerard Gallant. All right? So I would not mind a Rangers-Panthers Eastern Conference Final. Not even a little bit. We'll put it that way. So Panarin wins it in overtime. Jari was just completely screened. I mean, they showed the replay, and Jari's he's like this, and he's like this, and he's looking, and Panarin just puts it where the camera can't even find it. I watched the replay 3-4 times. The camera can't even find the puck. So what the hell was Jari supposed to do? So it's just an absolute perfectly placed shot on the power play there. Well, I wasn't sure if it had just expired or not, but Matthias said he thought it was still a power play goal. And, you got to give Gallant credit. They called the timeout there to draw up the play for the power play. And worked. And also at the same point in time, Shesterkin, he obviously had his ups and downs this series, right? Okay? It wasn't perfect by any means tonight. He definitely was not perfect. But he made the big saves. So I'm curious for you Ranger fans that'll be in the comments. Curious what you guys think. What do you think the chances the Rangers have against the Canes? I don't really see it happening, but, stranger things have happened. To me, I think you're more likely going to see a Panthers, Canes, Eastern Conference Final. I'd rather see the Rangers. Let's put it that way. So I'm curious to see if Ranger fans are brash and cocky about it, or if you guys kind of figure, you already got lucky winning one round. Probably not feeling too lucky right now. But you come back from 3-1, those are the kind of teams that, that's how runs start. Usually something crazy like that. So, all right. This concludes the round 1 coverage. Tomorrow we will have round 2's preview. And then I'm actually going to take a night off tomorrow. First night off since the playoffs started. Last night off for quite some time, so I'm going to enjoy myself. Appreciate all the support, all the new subscribers. Views are up. It's a beautiful thing. I will see you guys tomorrow with Stu and most likely Randy. We're hoping there's we're pretty much set. It's going to be Randy with the series preview, the round 2 series preview, and then I'll probably come out with another my own previews for the other series. So, and apparently right now Dallas is already up 1-0 on Calgary. So that would be a shocker. I picked Calgary. I don't know anybody that didn't, except for Dallas fans. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow.